Amomongo, the Philippines' very own Bigfoot. But smaller. The Philippines, land of beautiful beaches, delicious food, and hairy human-like creatures lurking in the shadows. You bet. Meet the Amomongo, the Philippines' answer to Bigfoot, but with less big and more foot odor, allegedly. Now, I'm no cryptozoologist, I'm just a humble talk show host with a passion for the absurd. And the Amomongo? Well, it's pretty absurd. Imagine a 3-foot-tall, hairy humanoid with a serious case of BO. That's our guy. Legend has it, they love hanging out in caves, swinging from trees, and generally freaking out unsuspecting Filipinos. Think of them as mischievous forest spirits with a penchant for stinky feet. What's not to love? Don't let the silly image fool you though. The Amomongo is a big deal in Philippine folklore. Parents use it to scare kids into behaving. Eat your vegetables or the Amomongo will steal your candy. Works every time. I can't wait to get started today, but before we begin, if you like this kind of content, please like the video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Also, let me know if you have any suggestions for topics you want to see in a video in the comments below. Now let's dive in. So, where did this whole Amomongo business even come from? It's a tale as old as time, or at least as old as ancient Filipino storytelling. You see, long before TikTok and Instagram, Filipinos entertained themselves with tales of mythical creatures. The Amomongo was a star of the show, a cautionary figure representing the wild, untamed parts of nature. These stories, passed down through generations, taught valuable lessons about respecting the environment and, not wandering off alone in the woods, because nobody wants to be the guy who gets blamed for inventing a new Amomongo smell. Some scholars believe the Amomongo myth might be based on real-life encounters with primates like monkeys or apes. Others think it's all just a load of hogwash. But hey, who doesn't love a good mystery, especially when it involves a potentially smelly, hairy creature? Now, you can't talk about hairy, humanoid creatures without mentioning the Bigfoot in the room. Or should I say, the Sasquatch. Yes, it seems every culture has its own version of a mysterious forest-dwelling creature. But how does our little Amomongo measure up to the mighty Sasquatch? Well, in a foot race, my money's on the Sasquatch. Those long legs were made for running. But in a smell-off, Amomongo wins, hands down. Or should I say, feet down. Seriously, the Amomongo's stench is legendary. Some say it's enough to knock you out cold. That's some potent foot odor. Maybe that's their secret weapon. Forget claws and teeth, the Amomongo uses its stink to subdue its enemies. It's the ultimate form of biological warfare. Over the years, there have been countless sightings of the Amomongo. Grainy photos, blurry videos, even footprints. Or should I say, smells prints. But is there any truth to these tales? Well, let's just say the evidence is about as solid as a plate of Jell-O wrestling a greased pig. Ambiguous? Absolutely. But that's part of the fun. Every so often a story pops up that really gets people talking. Like that time a group of hikers claimed they saw an Amomongo doing the Macarena on a mountaintop. Was it real? Probably not. But did it make for a great story? You bet.